everybody, and welcome to the SHEESH podcast. My name is Millie.
And my name is Chloe.
And you are listening to the very last episode of our first season.
Yes, we were just saying, we think it's been 5 months.
Yeah,
Is that
surely.
right?
It must, oh my god, literally, yeah, if I scroll down, we first posted the first episode on April 7th, which was exactly 5 months ago.
Oh my gosh.
Like, because we've done
gone
one
way too
every
fast.
2 weeks, so I guess that would make sense.
Yeah.
Wow, look at us go! We did something consistently.
Yeah, we committed to it. We didn't give up after one day. Nice.
Hey, as if time flies by that fast, though.
I know, that's insane.
I know, it's crazy. Like, time's literally flying. But here we go, guys. We've decided that, because podcasts, if you don't listen to podcasts very often, they usually have seasons. And so this is going to be the end of season 1. And so we're going to get then reflect on it all and kind of take back some comments we've had. And then hopefully we can come back for season 2 and it'll be improved.
Yeah.
Who knows?
So please let us know if there is anything you think we can improve on, and we'll try our best.
Yeah. I'm excited for this one. We've I don't even know what you're going to talk about, Chloe, but I'm going to talk about exciting things, so hopefully yours are exciting as well.
One of mine's exciting, the other is annoying.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll carry the excitiness. Usually mine are like, oh, this happened. But I edited it, actually. When I was editing the last episode, I told people, because I mentioned about Taylor Swift tickets, and I edited a little bit in it to be like, guys, I did get a ticket, don't worry.
Oh, good. I was going to say we would have to mention it today, but...
Yeah,
good.
No, don't worry. I got myself a ticket, finally. It's not an ideal situation, but it's a situation which means I'll be able to see her, so it's fine. And I can stop complaining.
Stop crying about it.
Yeah, basically. But really excitingly, moving on from Taylor Swift, not about Taylor Swift anymore, when this episode goes out, Chloe and I will be seeing each other that day.
Yes, we're going camping.
Yes, Chloe, Chloe and I are going camping with Sophie and Charlotte, so the wedding gang's getting back together.
Yes, for what we're hoping is going to be annual trip, basically.
Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised that we've kept it. Like, we went camping last year and then we're like, keep this weekend free. So we've done it again now, but Chloe's already told us that she's not going to be able to do next year, just because
it's time, yeah.
Gonna have to change the weekend. God, now joking. But yeah, so I'm excited to see you.
I know. Peter was saying we should do a live podcast camping episode. So I was like, well, first of all, I was like, that would be a bit rude if me and Millie just went off for an hour just to record something. And he was like, dude, everyone can be a part of it. I was like,
Yeah, let's do a live stream. Let's go live on Twitch or
God.
Make a YouTube video. I'm sure that the boys will love that.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, but no. So I'm looking forward to see you again, because that's actually full circle, because we last saw each other at the start of the podcast.
Oh,
because we used the pictures we took at Charlotte's wedding, so it's literally full circle.
Oh my gosh. That's worked out well.
I know. We'll have to take another picture together to use.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we'll take many.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's kind of the plan. I don't know how. Chloe's on holiday, so she's been having all the free time doing all the things.
Yes, I've been away for a night just to see my mum, my nan, my auntie. We're staying in, it was kind of like a cabin / caravan kind of thing, and had a hot tub. We stayed there for a bit. Unfortunately, we got a hot tub here, but we've had to take it down because next door are doing the fence. So it's nice of them because we don't have to do it ourselves, and they haven't asked for any money or anything. But the weather's been so bad that we had to turn it off, so it was okay in the end. So
I was
like
going to say you had to take it down because they were complaining about you having a hot tub.
No, it's just but yeah, because we were like enjoying the one in the caravan, but then we were like we have one at home, but we had to take it down, and we had to make sure like we had to drain it all because the water is still in it.
Yeah.
We had to make sure it went like onto like a tarp underneath, like all the water. We didn't want it to go like into next door or anything.
Thanks for doing my fence here.
Yeah.
Dirty water.
Yeah, so it's been because the weather's actually gotten better now, so it's kind of annoying because we just drained it all, but it won't take too long to get back up.
That's the main reason why I won't get a hot tub, is the maintenance of it, and like what happened, like the water has to go somewhere. Like I refuse to get a hot tub.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely gone up a bit more as well, like upkeep as well, and you have to be using it to make the most of it. Whereas we put it on, and then the weather turned completely terrible, and we never used it. So we were like, well, we're just gonna have to turn it off because it's just a waste of money.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not willing to do the maintenance. I don't even care like that much about a hot tub. I'm like, I'll sit in the bar.
Yeah, no, it is really nice like in the summer, but yeah, the summer's been so bad that we were just like, we took advantage of the one that we stayed with my family, so.
Oh, I'm glad you had a nice time seeing your family and stuff.
But what have you been up to recently?
Well, I can't talk about one of them.
Yeah.
Well, unless you want me to just start with mine and go into it. Or...
Yeah, unless you have anything else you want to talk about.
Has anything else happened since last time? No, because I went to... We've spoken about Tenerife and stuff. That was a while ago. Has anything else happened? I've just... Nah, because I can't talk about anything F1 related about myself. So no. No, I don't think so. I hit 350 followers on Twitch, woohoo! That was my next goal. So on to 400 now.
Oh, good.
But yeah, I don't think so. So, I mean, I could just go into my first topic if you want, which is what I've been doing.
Yeah.
So the first topic is basically, it's last... Something's... Oh my god, hopefully no one can hear that. Alex's work phone is ringing. Awkward.
Oh no.
But yeah, last week, I can't believe it's been a whole week now, I took my first ever solo trip to Amsterdam. So I've been to Amsterdam twice before, once in 2018, once in 2019, and then, yeah, I hadn't been back since COVID. And I had also never been abroad before on my own. So it was my first time on a flight on my own, first time in a different country on my own.
Oh.
I then went to see BB Rexa when I was there, so it was my first time in a country, first time going to a concert on my own. I then stayed in a hostel, so I've stayed in a hostel once before, but it was like a proper capsule hostel, so it was like I was in a container sort of thing, so
right,
I don't really feel like it counted, whereas this sort of time I was in an actual hostel, so... it was my first time experiencing that on my own as well, so it was a lot of firsts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was literally there for like 48 hours. I left really early on a Tuesday morning and I got back at like 10 p.m. Wednesday night. So, but that was enough. Considering I've been before, like usually I'm a big history fan. I'll go around all the history, but I'd done that, so I did a lot of wandering around. Like, it was so weird. I think I would prefer, like, Alex or a friend to be there, but it was also nice to be on my own. Like, I didn't have to... You just decide in your head what you're going to do, and you just do it. Like, you don't have to tell anyone. Like, if I'm walking somewhere, I can just turn around and walk back if I want to. Like... You don't have to agree with anyone, like...
yeah, there's no, like, oh, I don't want to eat here, there's nothing I like.
Yeah, it was just me, myself and I, and my thoughts, so it was different, and it was good. Like, I felt like I would always rather go somewhere with someone else, but knowing I can do it and handle on my own, like, you know what? I am always known, like, oh, don't let me do the directions and stuff like that. I directed myself perfectly fine. Like, I think I'm better at doing things when I'm on my own because I don't pay attention to stuff when I'm with somebody else because I'm giving them 100% of my attention.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then what did I do? So I wandered around a lot. I read my book in cafes, in pubs, in, I don't know, just anywhere I could. I went to the EDM museum. So EDM is one of my favourite genres of music. Well, there are a lot of different genres of EDM, well, under the bracket, but yeah, so that was really good. Once again, would have been cooler if I was with someone, because, you know, it was very interactive and they were like, dance everyone. I was just there like bopping my head like, I don't really want to dance on my own. But no, that was really cool actually. And then
I didn't know they had that there.
Yeah, no, me neither. I just randomly found it. It was like I think it was like €22 to get in, so it was slightly expensive, but it was really cool. Like, it's in an old nightclub. There was a show about the history of EDM. There was like marshmallows, like Daft Punk helmets, on Avicii's, like an actual Avicii keyboard that he used that's on loan from Stockholm. So it was really interesting. So I'm glad I did that. I walked around, like I went, one of the cafes I sat in was a fully vegan cafe. There used to be a cafe in Amsterdam called Vagabond, and it was my favourite thing ever. I had 2 tote bags from them, but they unfortunately shut down last year. But I managed to find another fully vegan cafe, and I sat there for 2 hours. I ate my first ever quiche. I've never had quiche before, but that was really good. Fully vegan croissant. I had a hot chocolate. I had a cookie, and I just sat and read my book, and it was raining outside, and it was so cozy.
I know, when you sent the picture, it looked lush. Like loads of plants as well, wasn't there? And
yeah, it was so nice. And then what else did I do? I went to the BB Rexa concert. She's amazing, by the way. Like, she sounds amazing. She looks amazing. She did a dance off on stage. So, do you know her song Hey Mama? Like with Nicki Minaj and stuff.
Oh, yes, I do. I think I do, yeah.
So for that, she was like, I want 3 people and we're going to do a dance off. But when I mean dance, I mean you need to like twerk or want the worm getting out and stuff. Like, I want you to actually dance. So these 3 people came up and you basically had to cheer at the end for which one you thought was better. And this woman, like, turns out she had danced all her life, but she just didn't look like it, and she just shocked everyone, and she was amazing, and I've never screamed so much. So yeah, that was really cool.
To win.
Yeah, I was like, so yeah, but then I've always stood at concerts, and but I went up to the balcony and I found a seat, because obviously I was on my own, and it's less awkward when you're sat down than when you just stood up. So yeah, that was really cool. And then I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to talk about F1 stuff, but I went to like an F1 shop, so I spent a lot of money on like, obviously Red Bull Racing's got Max Verstappen and he's Dutch, so I bought a Red Bull top. I bought as you will be able to see in my Twitch background, a Red Bull Racing Max flag, and then 3 little mini cars, so that was cool. And then I went to Hollister, and I managed to get one of the like sold out, really hard to find McLaren hoodies, because I wore my McLaren hat the whole time. I don't know whether it was that or the woman was just really nice, but she went to the stock room and found me one. I was like, you are amazing. And so I now own that as well. But yeah, that's kind of like a really quick overview of what I did in Amsterdam. But I think I would definitely like do more solo things. Like, slowly I've been doing it. Like, I've been to the cinema on my own. I've been to like shows on my own. I'm gonna go see Jack Whitehall next month, I think, on my own. I've been abroad on my own. Like, it's quite, I don't know, like empowering, I guess, to know that I can do all those things on my own. I would always rather go with somebody else because it's more comfortable and I feel more safe, and it's nice to bounce off of other people. Yeah. But just to know that, like, yeah, I could just go somewhere else on my own if I wanted to. It's nice.
Yeah, you don't want to miss out. Like,
yeah. So overall, I'd rank the trip a 4 sheesh, because I'm really proud of myself. Everything was fine. And I just, trusted myself, believed in myself, even when I was like a little bit anxious, when I got tired, it was all good. And I had a nice time. So yeah, I would vote it 4 sheesh.
Oh, good.
Do you think you'd ever go somewhere abroad on your own, Chloe?
Probably not, no. I'm not a very good traveller, even with other people. Like, I very much like my home. Like, I would
Yeah.
like to travel, but it's just, yeah, I like being home. I would
Yeah,
like
no,
to
I
go to
don't blame you.
Amsterdam. I want to go to the Van Gogh Museum. Like,
Oh my gosh,
I need
yes.
to go there.
I didn't go because I thought I don't have the same appreciation. Like,
Yeah, like
is you.
I think I'll cry because they've got.
Yeah.
I think there's some of his pieces there, but there's also I think Starry Night is actually in like New York. I think. But I think they have like the sunflower one, so
Yeah.
I'd probably
It's
cry.
big, you see stuff everywhere. Well, if you want a pal to go to Amsterdam with, Jordan will go with you, I'll happily go. Like, I'm going
you'd be
again
tour
next
guide.
year. Literally. Yeah, literally. I was walking around and was like, I recognise all these places.
Oh yeah, I'll have to. Maybe you can rearrange that.
Hell yeah, let's go. But there you go, there's my first topic. I will hand it over to you, Chloe, for... I don't know what your topic is, actually.
Oh, good. Well, I can explain then. So, I'm trying to go kind of with a full circle idea as well, because episode 1 I talked about a Nico Amalana video, and now I come back.
God, yeah.
He's released another banger, so I was like, why not talk about it? We'll do full
I've
circle.
seen this. No, I have seen this
Oh, you
one.
have?
I have, yes.
Right, okay. So this is kind of an explanation for someone listening who hasn't seen it. But basically, the kind of video idea was going to this place called Liberland, which no one has ever set foot on, or people have tried to get to it but have failed. So kind of the background of this Liberland place is it's a piece of land between Croatia and Serbia. It was kind of disputed between them, and there was kind of like border issues. They weren't sure exactly who it belonged to, and it ended up just being a piece of land that was unclaimed. So there's a piece of land's off Croatia, and then there's like an island in a river between Croatia and Serbia, and that island was called Liberty Island. But no one claimed it in the end. So this one guy was like, right, I'm claiming it because no other nations claimed it, so I can do it for myself. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Would you remember how his name was pronounced?
Oh god, I can't even remember what his name was.
It's like Vít or something. Vít or Vít, his first
Is
name?
it written on the document?
Yeah.
Let me have a look.
I don't know how to pronounce his name, but
Nah, just call him Vít.
yeah. Sorry if he's listening.
Sorry if you're listening.
Vít, I'm sorry. But yeah, he was like, right, I'm going to claim it for my own because it's not actually claimed by anyone else. And he became the president of this place. But himself had not actually been to the island. But there's a whole, like, yeah, there's a whole presidency. He'd, like, created a flag, a currency. There was, like,
It's
a meetup.
mad.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I'd never heard of it before, so that was really interesting. So Nico was like, his whole video idea was like, right, I'm gonna try and get onto this land because it said that no one's been able to set foot on it, and I think there was some other YouTubers who tried before. So he went to this meetup and he met the president, and like originally I thought maybe it was the president who was like stopping people from getting on the island.
Oh really? I didn't even think that way.
Yeah, because I wasn't really sure. I was like, is it him? Like he just wants to claim it for himself? But no, it's not him. He's never set foot on himself. It's just because of the whole border issue. It's under 24/7 surveillance by the Croatian police.
I wonder what his job is, because he doesn't get paid for being a president about a non-recognised country. So what? Imagine he's just like, oh, I work in a shop and now I'm the president of a country.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. It didn't say. Yeah, so Nico came along to this, like, I can't remember what year meetup it was, but it was a meetup and he met the president and he said, right, I'm going to try and get on this island. Are you okay with this? And he was just like, yeah, like, go for it kind of thing. I was like, okay. But yeah, obviously it's under 24/7 surveillance, so it's going to be a hard task, but Nico likes to do things that are pretty much impossible. So
yeah,
he's like, right, I'm going to do it. So the first time they tried with, because it's in the river, the island, next to the island, he was like, right, I'm going to try and get on there on this boat, and then there's going to be kind of like a decoy boat, I guess, coming from the other end.
It's like Turkey, was it?
So
not Turkey.
Hungary's above.
Hungary, there we go.
Yeah. So they're trying to go from opposite ends.
Turkey.
Yeah. My geography's not great, but I don't think that's very close by.
Please ignore the fact that I said Turkey. Carry on, embarrassing myself.
You gotta keep this in. You're the editor, but you're not allowed.
No, it's fine. It's staying in. It's fine.
But unfortunately, they got caught, and I think the guy driving Nico's boat was like, "I don't wanna get arrested because it's." I think it's because it's crossing the border illegally to go onto it, which is why no one can go on it, basically. So that didn't work, and then he tried going from Serbia to Croatia, and he's going to cross the border and then kind of walk round through Croatia that way, and then you can go onto the island that way. But they wouldn't let him in. They were saying, oh, you need these documents. They went and got some documents, came back, and he was like, oh, no, you have to wait 24 hours or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, you have to wait 24 hours before trying again. They were real aggressive. They were like, go back.
Yeah, and they grabbed him, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was weird. So they're like, right, we can't do it that way. So then the third try was, kind of similar, going down from Hungary, because technically that way wasn't illegal, because you weren't crossing the border. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, because you weren't doing anything illegal, because, like, Croatia cared about you leaving the country illegally, whereas Hungary didn't that way, or something?
Yeah, but luckily some random viewer of Nico's, I think he might have put out maybe put out like a message on Instagram or something, I'm not really sure, but he was like, my dad owns a boat company, he can help you get in. So that was quite funny. And then I think they had like a police escort or something, like everyone was pretty keen to like help him. It was quite nice.
Yeah, be part of history.
Yeah. So he managed to, obviously the police were there, but they sped right past. They had these really quick speedboats, and they were like, right, we're getting on this island, because it's not illegal, so we can do it. So they got onto the island, they ran on, Nico and one of the other crew members, I think he was the photographer as well, and they put the Liberland flag down, and then they did the first ever exchange of the Liberland currency. They just swapped a leaf.
Damn!
But it technically counts. And yeah, they were really chuffed about it, and then police managed to get onto the island, and they were really aggressive. The guy was really aggressive, wasn't he? Like,
yeah, that's scary, man.
Yeah, and obviously they couldn't understand each other, and he was just saying, like, get down on the ground, get on your knees, and like they would, but they were like, well, we haven't done anything illegal, like, what are you doing? And he was like kicking them over. He threw the cameras in the river.
Thank God for the drone.
Yeah, but a drone was capturing all of this, and I think they said they managed to actually recover the footage from those cameras, so that was good, because I don't think the Croatian police they're probably not too happy that this footage is on the internet.
Well, they shouldn't be aggressive. I know he's mucking around, but he didn't actually do anything illegal, so...
Yeah, and, like, fair enough, like, saying, oh, get down on your knees, like, we'll handcuff you, take you away, and then find out, everything's fine.
Yeah,
it wasn't illegal. But yeah. But yeah, so they were really chuffed, and then he managed to get back and tell the president, and the president gave him a passport. So Nico is now a resident of Liberland.
Liberland.
I know, Liberty Island, Liberland. But yeah, I thought it was just like a really interesting idea. Like, I hadn't seen anything about this place. Like, me and Jordan looked it up afterwards because we were like, yeah, we'd never heard of it. And
no,
it was just,
I hadn't either.
Yeah, it was just really unique, and it was like a really well done video as well. Like, when they were explaining like the history of Liberland, there was like drawings and stuff, like animation. But yeah, it was really interesting.
Did you see on the map bit where the map came up? Because I didn't watch the actual video. I watched Simon, as in Mini Minter, react to the video.
Oh yeah.
But it's like when you had the map up and there was lots of little text coming up. If you paused it, it actually says like why you like. Something like, oh, you're such an idiot for pausing to read this.
Like, no, I didn't
so
notice that.
Didn't actually have any actual information.
Oh, okay. Oh, the animation was cool anyway.
Yeah, it looks cool. It was very Nico.
But yeah, I think it's a full sheesh. It was a banging video. It's something I'd never seen before, and he actually managed to do it as well, because I feel like there's some videos where a YouTuber's like, oh, I'm going to do this, and the title will be like, breaking into this place, and they don't actually do it.
Yeah.
The fact that he pulled it off.
Yeah, that was insane. Like, I was like, oh my god, you are crazy.
I know. He is mad. Yeah, so
like
that's for sheesh for me.
Oh, the bar is so high though. Like, go back to when What's in My Bags were all the YouTube.
Oh, I know. I feel like now you can't just like vlog or anything. It's gotta be like, yeah.
It's mad, but you know it's good stuff. So
yeah.
Hey ho. Oh, I can't believe I actually watched that. Like, I just didn't even look what your topics were, so I didn't even know what it was gonna be. But look at me being cultured. Well, my second topic is one that both Chloe and I can share.
Yeah.
Wait, is it? It is, right? You have seen it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was, for a second, I was like, oh, panicked. But of course, Barbie came out.
Yes.
Well, it was good. It was better than good. I haven't seen Oppenheimer yet, because every time I tried to go, every single seat was sold out. So, haven't seen Oppenheimer. Have you?
No, we're gonna see it with Well, we meant to see it with a friend, but he's got kids, so he needs like babysitters. So it just hasn't happened yet. But I've said like if he can't, like we're just gonna have to go without him because I don't want to miss it in the cinema because I think that'll be the proper experience, isn't it?
I know. Alex and I need to try organise something. But yeah, so but going back to Barbie, I watched it the Monday after the opening weekend, and honestly, I wore a pink top, of course, and even just like, you knew when a showing of Barbie was about to start or about to finish, because everyone, no matter who they were or what age they were in pink or wearing something Barbie themed, and it was like the world just came together, and it was so nice. It was so wholesome. Like, I went to see it at an early enough time when there was going to be kids in there. You know what? Should we spoiler alert? Should we?
Oh, I don't know.
I won't say spoiler alert. I won't go into any details or anything. But there were times in the film where I was like, is this suitable for kids?
Yeah.
I can see why the parents have to be here. But honestly, it just got my humour. Like, they were so blunt about so much stuff, but they also did it really well, and it was just my humour so much. Like, I know some people said they cried. I know Sophie said she cried. I didn't.
Oh, I cried.
Really? See, I don't know what it was.
Everything though. It was like the montagey bit with the Billie Eilish song. I don't know why. It just made me cry.
Yeah.
Like.
Had you heard the song before though?
No, I don't think
maybe because
I
listened to the song beforehand when she
Yeah.
watched the music video. That probably hit me a bit. But I usually get upset, but I didn't, so I was quite shocked. But I just laughed the whole way through. I was like actually laughing, and like, I'm Knuff. Like, it was just so good. Like, so good. I'm ranking it 5 sheesh. Like, I came out, and I came out and I was like, that's the best film I've ever seen.
Oh, really? That's high praise.
I know. Well, like, I came out feeling, like, empowered, but also I just thought it was so funny. Like, it's probably not the best film I've ever seen. Like, you know, whatever. But I felt like it, and I'm willing to run with that. So I would rank it 5 sheesh. Whilst we were in watching Barbie, we hear going off in the next room, and we're like, oh, I think Oppenheimer might be showing.
Oh my gosh.
So, I mean, I've not seen it, so, you know, maybe something doesn't make that noise. Who knows? But yeah, I just felt, it came out feeling so good, and I will happily watch it again. I just thought it was so funny, so...
Yeah, it was good. I was laughing out loud at some points. Like, my humour's quite, like, different. There's a lot of things I don't really like that other people do, but I was laughing throughout. Like, it was really funny, and I think it definitely hits more as a woman, because like I went to see it with Jordan, and he was like, yeah, it was good, but like, I don't know,
don't understand.
Yeah, I was like, you don't understand. And he was, I don't want to spoil again, but there's a monologue that someone does which is really like empowering and relatable, and obviously he could relate to that, and he was like, yeah, he was just like, oh, do you think that's kind of true, kind of thing? And I was like, 100%.
Yeah, like, they just hit it straight on the head, and they did it in a fun but like also a serious message way, and yeah, I just thought it was great, and it's just gone over $1 billion. So go Greta. Like, one of the biggest films.
By female director, right?
Yeah, So amazing. I've just everything amazing. So
yeah,
good,
it's a 12A, I think, so you can take kids in. But some bits I was like, whoa. I was like,
yeah.
Don't know if I
Maybe
take my
not.
child, but
I just like the stuff that I was just like, I love this. Like, it's in the trailer, so I'm gonna say about like someone, I'm pretty sure, slaps Barbie's ass and she turns around and absolutely punches him in the face. And I was like, yes, punch him. But yeah, anyway, I can't get into any more of my thoughts without spoiling things, so we'll leave it there. Yeah, just love Barbie. If you haven't seen Barbie, go see Barbie.
Definitely. So I guess we move on to the last topic, which is less positive. So we can go on a little rant here.
Okay, I'm ready.
Right. I'm going to talk about Twitter, which is now X, which is just stupid. It doesn't make sense.
Oh god.
What are you doing, Elon? Yeah, I was just going. We're both big fans of Twitter.
Yes.
I mean, I first got Twitter when I was about 13. I kind of just used it really for. I was a big fan of this band called 2020. If anyone's ever heard of them, but they were big at the time, and like I remember just following loads of people who were also interested in them. And it was definitely kind of a site which is still kind of good for like fan things, like in fandoms and things. But yeah, I've always loved it since then. And then, I moved on to my current account, which was for my blog. So I met loads of bloggers, including Millie and Sophie and Charlotte as well. So like, I love Twitter.
Yeah.
But Elon's just completely destroyed it because he has some weird obsession with. Well, first of all, he was just changing random things. Like, do you remember he like took away spaces and then brought it back, and then he would just do random things. I'm like, why are you changing it? Like, it works perfectly fine. But yeah, for some reason he's got this obsession with X. Like, he tried to, I think it's PayPal he worked for, yeah. Isn't it? And he wanted to call it X.com, and everyone was just like, no. And then I don't know.
Make a new website, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know why he had to, because the Twitter branding is totally unique. Like no one else has it. It's recognizable. The blue bird, the tweets is like completely different from anything else. And I just don't understand. Like, fair enough if he wants to buy it, he wants to get richer, whatever. But why change it?
I know, it's so frustrating. Like, why did you just not make another website? Hopefully, I don't know what's legal or not, but I hope someone creates an alternative version, like Twitter with an A on the end instead.
Yeah.
And like the birds are Robin or something.
Yeah, cause it's such a shame because.
Like old school RuneScape, but for Twitter.
Yeah, because I think it is probably one of the most popular social media sites that and then everyone's talking about leaving it and like, I'm gonna go, what has there been, like Blue Sky or something? There's been
I've not heard of this.
Yeah, something to do with Sky, Blue Sky, and then there's been Threads as well. I haven't joined that, but
I know, me neither. I think it's dead already.
Yeah. That's depressing. But yeah, we're giving that a 0, a shush. Just a shush.
Sure, yeah, no ease for you, Elon.
Yeah.
You're one.
Because yeah, it's just so upsetting. Like I said, I've used it since I was 13. I'm 26 now, and I'm just like, why? Why change a good thing?
So annoying. Like, it's like, haha, X Premium is funny, haha, jokes. But like, it's just so frustrating. Like, you've just taken away something that's also, like, obviously everyone's like, oh, Twitter's really toxic. Like, it is, but it's also got so many good things. As Chloe said, I've met so many of my friends on there now, and like, I've been part of, like, so from also joining at such a young age, part of so many different, I guess, fandoms of things. And yeah, like, Twitter's my best. Like, I'll just quote retweet or quote what's repost now, I think it is, and literally just put bro or laugh, and I'm like, no one cares about this, but I'm gonna do it. Like, it's like a shit post in place.
Yeah, 100%.
And yeah, I want Twitter back.
No.
It's sad.
But yeah,
Rip Twitter.
hopefully not everyone will leave it. Like, I'm still gonna be on it, but
Yeah, me too.
just hate the whole
Yeah.
the whole process. If he changes anymore, I don't even know.
I know, it's rough. It's rough. Well, thanks for bringing the toe down, Chloe.
I know. Maybe we should have started with that and then changed all the positive stuff.
No, it's okay. I mean, my meme is also sad.
I know. I've opened yours. I'm already sad.
I know. Oh, but is there anything? Nah, Joy, should we go on to the memes, then we can run it off?
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of sadness, then you can cheer us up, Chloe, hopefully.
Yeah.
My meme is a sad one because you may or may not have seen, but there was a little kitten called Tater Tot. Tater Tot was born with 4 not fully working limbs. I don't know if there's the word, like, and I also think something wrong with his jaw. And there's a famous, like, popular image. Because of his jaw, it makes him look really angry. And then his legs are in, like, casts. And they were, like, we thought that he was going to do fine. Like, he'd grow up, he'd get adopted and stuff. But yeah, Tater Tot, unfortunately, last week, really sadly passed away. And it's so sad.
I know, his little cast, the colours.
I know, and like, oh, I don't want to deep it too much because, you know, I'll cry at any animal.
Yeah,
but
me too.
Bless him, bless his heart. Like, at least he made an impact whilst he was here, and like everyone loved him.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's these some cute memes as well, so go and look at those and just forget that he passed away.
Yeah, look at the cute ones, pay your respects to Tater Tot, and that is how I wanted to use my last SHEESH Meme.
Oh, he's so cute.
I know. But go on, Chloe, bring the mood up a little.
So I've got a Minecraft meme, let's go.
Oh, Minecraft!
So mine's about, I love all the music in Minecraft, to be fair, like everything bangs. But there was... oh, I'm just actually accidentally blasting out of my ears. I don't know if that'll come through the mic. But it's like, save the 2 diamonds for an enchanting table. This is me as F, and it's... is it DJ Khaled? It is.
Yeah.
He's like dancing in this. It's the track Style, which is like... Me and my brother really love that track for some reason. And he's just dancing to it. Waste your diamonds on the record player instead. Who needs an enchanting table? Like...
Hell yeah. Banger.
Or you need it for the record. I can't quite remember. I haven't played Minecraft properly
I
in a while.
can't remember what my favourite record is. It's not Style. I'll have to go back and listen to them all and choose. But
yeah, I was like, that is a banger.
but yeah, Minecraft music does bang. Minecraft music is sheesh.
It is. It does make me sad though sometimes. Like, a lot of it is like really sad and like melancholy, and you're like remembering when you used to play it.
Oh yeah, I know. Alex is in his every once a year you need to get into Minecraft for a period of time. He's in that right now. He like is playing Minecraft all the time. So he is full swing into that. So I'll have to get him to play Style if he can find it.
Yeah.
There's so much new stuff though. I'm like, he's literally flying and he's not in creative mode. I was like, what?
Yeah, and there's all the cave, like, I can't remember what it's called, the update. Caves and something, but I think all the levels of say like, of diamonds and coal and stuff, I think all the levels have changed from like when we used to play it. I can't remember.
So yeah,
because we played it a bit recently.
Well, bring back old school Minecraft as well.
Yeah.
Vanilla mode.
Is that a thing?
I don't know, but if not, it needs to be. It needs to be. I don't want to play with all the thing. I just want to mine coal and shovel dirt and be left alone.
Yeah.
Hey, well there you go, guys. There are memes and there are topics for our last episode of the season.
Not last ever episode.
It's the last ever episode. But no. Oh, well, I've had so much fun doing this. It's been nice to like commit to something.
Yeah, like I said, it's flown by 5 months. Like, what?
It's actually scary to put it into perspective, like, and think back that it's been 5 months. But no, I've had so much fun, and I feel like we've covered so many different things, and yeah, it's just been so nice. So thank you to you, Chloe.
Oh, no, thank you as well, and for being the editor to all your hard work editing.
Oh, yeah, but you edit the things too, plus you're so much more prepared than me. I've never actually fully well, Chloe could argue last week I missed the recording day, but that was because I was in Amsterdam. But, yeah, I've never, like, fully forgotten the recording, but I just, like, might decide my meme 10 minutes before we start. But yeah, honestly, one day we'll have to show a screenshot of Chloe's notes versus mine. For today, I wrote Amsterdam solo Barbie meme. That is it. So to be fair, Chloe's bullet points weren't that much today.
No,
you're literally one under Twitter is what is going on, lol.
Yeah, cause there are some, like, with the Nico video, I was like, because it's quite confusing.
What happened?
And, yeah. I was like, right, I'm gonna have to note it. But Twitter, I was like, we're just gonna go on a rant.
Yeah, basically. But no, well, I've had so much fun. Thank you, Chloe, and thank you so much, everyone, who's listened.
Yeah.
And yeah, let us know your comments and stuff. And we'll be back with season 2 at some point. Chloe and I need to go away and think about what season 2 is gonna look like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let us know either in YouTube comments, in our Discords, if you know them. Just let us know what we can improve on, then we can go away and work on that. And make sure to follow us on Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram.
All the places.
Yes, everywhere. But yes, thank you so much for listening, guys, and I hope you've enjoyed season 1, and we'll be back soon for season 2.
See you later, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.